You're not going to believe this story. The New York Post headline reads as follows: he jumped in front of a subway after allegedly killing his ex, and now he's suing the MTA. You want to know how crazy this story is? And importantly, what the punchline is and what he's claiming in this case? Come join me for a moment as I share with you this great story. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. So here's a guy, he's a former NYPD cop, according to the article, who allegedly killed his girlfriend before jumping in front of a subway train and lost both of his legs. Now he plans to file a lawsuit for $50 million, claiming that the Metropolitan Transit Authority is responsible for his injuries. How crazy is that? What's crazier is that he's claiming 3 different theories about how the MTA might possibly be responsible. And you're going to love what his attorney says when he's asked a critical question in a moment. All right, so here are the 3 different theories that he's alleging. Number 1, that he was either jostled by strap hangers in an overcrowded station. Number 2, he slipped or was struck by falling debris. Or 3, maybe the train operator didn't stop in time. So the attorney responds to the New York Post reporter and says, my client doesn't know exactly how this happened. He said also that he didn't jump in front of the train, but due to his injuries, he has no memory of what happened. The attorney claims that this guy wasn't trying to kill himself. So when asked how the attorney knows this guy didn't jump into the path of the train if he doesn't remember what happened, the attorney said, "That's a good question. That's a good question." Of course it's a good question. When you allege that someone was careless, you don't always have to rely just on one theory of liability, of responsibility. It is possible to allege 2 or 3 or 4. If that case goes all the way to trial, the jury will have to evaluate and in fact may come to the conclusion that this guy was trying to commit suicide, jumped in front of the train operator couldn't stop in time, the guy lost both of his legs. How are they responsible? But on the other hand, if they have evidence to show that somebody pushed him in front of the train, if they have evidence to show that something fell on him, causing him to go and fall onto the tracks, that's entirely different. What an outrageous story for an outrageous set of facts coming from the New York Post here in New York. So why do I share this crazy, convoluted story with you? I share it with you just to give you an inside look at something so mind-boggling. Here's a guy who's accused of killing his girlfriend, and now he loses his legs, turns around and sues the MTA, claiming they did something wrong. I realize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need to be answered first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.